We're going to watch here as the fumble occurs. Good job by the referee and the head linesman top of the field as they're moving with the play. Guys, this is one of those particular times we got to continue to officiate. We got a lot going on back here in the back. Even in the event that we might have a situation where we have a foul on the play, continue to officiate. If we stop officiating and stand in the middle of the field, a lot of things can happen at the other end. We don't know the outcome of all of it until we get everything put together and we can conversate about it once the play is over. So let's make sure that we come together and continue to stay after the play. On this particular clip here, we're going to watch the back judge at the end. Back judge, make sure that the line that you're wanting to rule on in this is the goal line. Make sure you're aware of where the goal line is located, because if you miss the goal line, you're going to be too deep in the end zone, and you'll notice here the back judge has to come back. So let's make sure that we, as the back judge, that we know where the goal line is on all plays. Line judge on this particular play, let's make sure that we come off of that sideline. Let's not hug the sideline. In our association, we do come all the way out, at least top of the numbers, and make your way down with a 90-degree angle. So let's watch this one. Back judge up here. Okay, guys, when we go to work a game on Friday night, Saturday night, whatever week that we may be working or what night of the week that we may be working, I think it's incumbent upon us that we give them 100% effort when we're on the field. And I have not looked up to see who officiated this game or who even is in each position, mainly because, it really doesn't matter. This is just a teaching moment here. There's a lot of guys that are not working on Friday nights except for one particular Friday night that I'm aware of at this time. Guys, if we're not going to hustle on the football field, then somebody is going to end up taking your spot, whether they move from outside of this area, whether they're an up and new official that has never been on the field. I know I had a new official call me this week and said, hey, I hadn't got any games. Is there anything you can do to help me get on the field? I'll do whatever I need to do. And talking to Neil, of course, this isn't a year where we got a lot of middle school football guys, so a lot of these new guys are not getting an opportunity yet to get on the field. I promise you, if you go to a field and do what's on this tape here, they will get that opportunity, whether they're ready or not. Because as a referee, when we get on the field, we can work with a guy that hustles, because I can explain to a coach, he's working to death, coach. Let's work with him and get what we can. I think seeing this, it kind of angers me and it angers a lot of coaches to the fact that they're not feeling like they're getting what they deserve on the football field. And if this is what we're doing, then they're not. So let's watch this tape. Back judges, let's make sure we do go all the way to the 35 and take a look here. Guys, we got to give 100% when we're on these plays, when we're on the field here. Okay, let's go back just a little bit, because we're not just going to, all right, we're going to fast forward up here. We're going to try to fast forward up here. Bear with me here. All right. Let's watch the line judge. Let's not be in such a hurry to get a football. That's when cheap shots happen, guys. I promise you we won't start the next play without a football. Okay, let's look at this play right here. Now, this is a back judge play. Now, back judge, as we're looking at this film, we know that the rule says, let me look at the rule. I did a little research here. Rule 6.3 A and B. Rule 6 has come back to haunt us once again. And this one isn't even one of those bang-bang plays that is happening on the field. This is a play that we just, we allow to happen that we maybe should have shut down to start with, or not maybe, we should have. We realized that we can only have 5 yards here. These men must be inside the 5-yard barrier. They can't, that is a college Saturday rule that you're seeing there. That is not a high school rule. They cannot touch the 35-yard line. They must be between the 35 and the 40. This play is allowed to progress, and at the end of this play, we're going to be looking down in this area. We're going to see a fair catch, and then we're going to see a cheap shot. Now, there is debate on this play whether that the man that made the hit was not aware that there might have been a fair catch or not. You know, I tell you, a few things that I look at on this play. Number one, his team is the one that called for a fair catch. You know, whether he knew it was coming or not, that's debatable. We don't really know that. However, I can tell you this. The contact that occurred, I think you would be safe having a personal foul in this particular case because of where it occurs to the kicking team player. So let's watch this one and see what we've got. So we're going to watch, and we're going to be looking down in this area here. And of course the camera guy is not helping us any. He's not the steadiest fellow around. So we've got a fair catch, and then we've got a hit coming up, launching upward. Make sure we all kill the clock. Alright, we're getting ahead here to the next one. This is a scrimmage kick. Line judge, let's make sure that we're not looking up at the ball. The ball will not commit a foul, I promise you. Of course, we need to get this man a tripod because he is not the best at this. This guy's going to break around the end. Line judge, great job shuffling down the line, staying with it, and turning to the outside. He cut you off a little bit there, line judge, but great job on that play. This one, line judge, you get a little bit on the happy feet. Let me stop that just for a second here. If you hadn't figured out already, I am no broadcaster or any kind of technical guy here, so keep in mind. Line judge, you see where this line is at the bottom? That is all your area. You know, and the faster the game that you work, the further out I like to work. You know, a lot of times if you work up on this with your toes on that line, then the coach is going to be right standing behind you. It's a good practice to work the back of this with your heels on this line, and it'll give you a lot more room to move, and when you're in that box area, it'll give you more. Now, our line judge here, which did a wonderful job on the last play, he gets a little bit excited here, gets a little happy feet. We've all done that. So let's watch him. This is where you want to try to get as wide as you can because we don't want them running over you and you having to go down to a 4-man crew, okay? This is a good time where if we were back here, we would be able to see this play a lot better without having to run for our lives in this particular play. Good job on this play. Let's take this back just a little bit here. This is a good job by the back judge and the line judge in this particular play. They get their count early. Alright, you see them, they're signaling to each other. We've got 11 like they should. I've not counted on the screen, but I hope they do have 11. Line judge, we'd just like for you to get that arm up.